Alright guys, welcome to another cemetery walkthrough video. Today we are at Fairview Memorial Cemetery, and as you can already see, there are some pretty old stones here, and if you catch a glimpse of it, somewhere back there behind that tree is something really awesome that we're going to show you guys. So if you're ready, grab your drinks and let's go. Kind of started in the middle up here, mainly because I wanted to showcase this view. Now it still probably gets better going up, but look at this. There is literally so many old stones, and we walk uphill for this, and these two in particular just really caught my attention like you just wouldn't believe it. And we've even got this really old thin one right here too. Getting your photos? Yep. So these are just wow. Yeah. Look at that. What? Oh.
Thank you.
No problem. I would love to find a date for this.
You would like one?
To find a date for this.
Oh. These look really pretty.
It is.
I love that one over there because it looks like a castle. But
So, Schaefer. Let's see. Are these? I don't know if these are associated. Well, all right. So right here, that one says Schaefer on it. And that one is 1831, 1913.
this one is 1818 and 1880.
All right, so here is some writing, but we can't read that. Oh, I should have brought the flashlight. Phone flashlight ain't gonna do it, I don't think. If you hold the light to the side of it, it makes it where you can kind of read it, but yeah, you're probably not really gonna get anywhere with it too well.
I can understand a few words, but
So I'm going to assume that this is within that same time period of these stones. It's the same material, it's the same kind of style. So, and this one I'm assuming is probably with it. I almost wonder if this guy here is too. No, I don't think so. Did you almost fall? Oh my God, I hope I got that on camera. I hear a train. Ah, the happiness of being back in PA. Dead things and trains. So this is interesting too. So either this is all just pieced together, or there is something in there. I don't know. Could possibly be ashes inside of that, but I could be wrong. But this isn't a solid piece. This is built. That is just too cool. Oh, and this is Schaefer too. So that makes sense. Both of these really unique monuments are the same family, and this one is born 1793, died 1849, and that's 1788, 1862. So this is like just wow. I would love to have that. And we've got this old one here, which is also a Schaefer, and this says 1825. That is crazy. Yeah, you can see it right down here, 1825. Wow, that is crazy. We've got a lot of stones to check out. So obviously it's going to be hard to show you guys like literally everything here. So we're going to try to do our best to highlight what we feel is the best of the best. And I'm pretty sure this one here qualifies under that category. That is awesome. Got the cross and the anchor and the pillar there. That is just something. So we'll touch base on this side in a moment. I guess we'll take a little wander on over this way. And we were warned by the caretaker here that there may be a rabid raccoon running around. So if we hear something screeching at us and we go running, we're trying to avoid getting rabies and ending up in here ourselves. So during my drive-through, because I took a drive-through here before we parked, I'm going to end up showing you guys something later in the video, but these stones that are toppled over, there's one that has actually really caught my interest and really made me question quite a bit, and we'll show you guys that later. This is nice. I would love to have this. And this one. It's not every day you walk a cemetery and hear church bells. It adds a dramatic effect. Where are these ones? Those are really cool. Those are neat. There's so many nice stones here. This one's broken. That tree's going to fall over. It's going to suck when it does. It's going to take out quite a bit. Alright, so thinking my plan is I want to see what's right there, because I almost feel like that's a mausoleum. I'm going to walk down that way, come around the front, and then we'll walk up the roadway. Kind of get back on a better track of everything here. It's always easier to walk downhill than uphill. This uphill climb sucked. It's very steep, a lot steeper than it looks on camera. But yeah, I'm sure you guys can kind of get the idea. Yeah, I want to see if those are some mausoleums right there. Oh wow. So this is a single base with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stones on it. It's interesting. Let's check these out. So I believe these are, yeah, this is a mausoleum that's built into the ground here, and it's beyond boarded up. But we got 1903, 1893, so I mean, more than likely there's
That's a 5.
Huh?
That's a 5.
Where?
1895.
I'm looking at this one.
Oh, I was looking up top.
Yeah. So more than likely there's nobody around that would be going inside of there anyway, so there's no worry of anybody breaking in that. It ain't happening. So that's probably some lead-lined coffins in there, I'm sure, which would really explain having it so secure, because you don't want to break into there and come in contact with all that. Crazy enough, there is people that do that. I would have no problem going inside of a mausoleum, especially if there's things exposed. Wouldn't bother me one bit. What? But I'm not going to break into one. Oh, I've seen caskets exposed in mausoleums. Yeah. Here's the opening, and there should be a statue in there. Yep. It's pretty cool.
Ew.
It's not ew, it's awesome. Whoa. Speaking of awesome, what's going on here? Major sinkage right there, and that's got some major sinkage. That one really fell in there. Okay, so this ain't even the one. This is not even the one I was referring to. But okay, so here we go. I told you guys I was going to show you guys a fallen over headstone that was capturing my attention. That happened again. This is not the same one. So there's another one. I believe it's up there. Okay, over there. How does that happen? How does that happen? It is a double Oh yeah, that's right, because the other one, the one is separated. This one's still all connected. How does that happen? The entire base is flipped over. Like, I don't even know, like, I don't get it. How does that happen? I'd love an explanation, or for somebody to try to justify that, because that, like, really blows my freaking mind. Now these are cool. Here, stand here so we can get a height comparison. So these are very old, very, very old, and they are thin and tall. So I don't actually know how they, do these ones. I don't know if there's a base down in here that's under the ground that you can't see, but something stands these up. I'm just not sure the art of how they put them in the ground. But I'll tell you what, those thin tablet looking ones, they last freaking forever, I swear. Which is like crazy, but they do. Like in old cemeteries, you see them all over, and usually they're in more mint condition than something that is thicker, as you can clearly see. But these are just really cool. I don't know that there's something I'd want in like my collection, because I don't know how they I don't know exactly how they mount into the ground. But just look at that view, and there's our surprise for later. But those are cool. But yeah, those stones, I don't know how they, I don't know how they do that. Those were awesome. There are seriously so many cool stones here. That's neat how it has like a wreath on it. Wow, just look at the view, man. This is like really pretty, ain't it? This is amazing. Totally amazing. I get way too into this. Ooh. I see something else that's got my eye. Yes, this is cool, but I like what I see right there. I see a stone with ivy on it, and that looks really neat. So we're going to go out of our way to go check that one out. Now that is freaking cool. You can't tell me that's not like the coolest thing you've ever seen in a cemetery. That is just awesome. That is so freaking cool. And they're nice stones too. It's so crazy the fact that the ivy chose to grow on just those two and nothing else. I almost wonder if it was purposely planted. But that is pretty sweet. You should be used to this by now. I start walking one direction and I turn around and I go into the next direction. It just kind of happens. But when you see this, yeah, that is cool. Wow. This stone here is actually similar, very almost close to being a duplicate to that guy back there. Everything is pretty much the same, except the cross is different. And obviously, you know, the upper matches the one directly behind it, but that one might have had the upper and they're missing it, the urn or pot or whatever that is on top. But the cross is different on this compared to those ones in the back there. But that is like, that is cool. That is cool. I want one of them. This whole setup. Yes. This view is just so cool. Like, aside from the fact that there's a hill, which obviously sucks, walking up, this is like, by far, I think one of my favorite cemeteries that I've ever walked. I mean, this is, I like this one a lot. This one is great. I mean, just take all this in. Wow. That whole display right here is just, God, you gotta get a picture of that one. This whole scene here, I mean, that's, like, what is not to appreciate about this place? I mean, this is just... See, the thing is, cemeteries are, in my opinion, a work of art. And there is so much art in here that it is just... I mean, even these old stones, I mean, look at this. Like, this is just beyond amazing. Oh, tree branch just got me. Well, not branch, the root. That is nice. Taking a drink break. Coffee sounds great right now. It's not hot anymore.
You're cute.
Oh my God. You're cute. I think everybody can clearly have a comment more on this, on who's cuter. And I'm pretty sure we know who's cute.
You.
We've got a nice little flag memorial over here with a bench you can sit at. And they do actually have restrooms here, but they're only open on certain events. They do hold events here. I forget exactly what the caretaker specified. I think Memorial Day is one that they have here. This is just insane. Wow, it is. It's really peaceful here. Oh, and there is a stone actually right up ahead over there in front of that giant mausoleum that we have to take a special look at, because it was something that caught our interest, and you'll see why. But there is seriously a lot of beautiful pieces in there. I mean, look at these things. See, these ones here, to a degree, almost resemble the style that my mother's stone is. These are freaking awesome. Very nice. I like that. Really, really beautiful stones. And look, I'm gonna be very point blank. That thing is cool. If you're burying somebody, if one of your loved ones has died, spare no expense and get them an awesome stone to send them out with.
If you love them.
Nobody cares about the casket. Nobody's going to see that. That thing's going to just watch a different video where someone can explain to you what happens with your underground pressure cookers. Don't worry about the casket being pretty, because it ain't going to last for a week. Get a stone that makes a statement, because you are adding to the art and the beauty of a cemetery, and that stone is going to be what draws more people and, you know, more viewing and, you know, things like that. Do that. Focus on the stone as the priority, not the casket, because I don't want to know what nobody's gotten here, and nobody really cares. Focus on the stone, what really leaves their final mark on earth, because these are on, not below. So whip out the credit card and get a nice stone. Probably not that, not everybody can afford that thing, but get something that, you know, send them out with a nice artistic style. Okay, that says Grim on it. I love it when they make cemetery sense. Some people have like the perfect last names, I swear to God. Well, I'm glad I saw it from that side, because it's a different name on this side. I like the Grim side better. But like, that's just... It's Grim on this side too. It's only this side that has something else. But that is just so cool. Yeah, I could spend probably an entire day if I walked each row. I love cemeteries, but that ain't happening. It's a little too much. That one down there looks new, and that's a black one. That is cool. What's that? What's on that marble one? See that? That marble one there. What's that in the circle? That's what I thought. It looks like a car. All right, so before we go see that one, here's the stone. That really caught our attention. Not to mention the patina on it just adds the effect. And yeah, this thing is just cool. And when she gets done taking her pictures, go stand next to it. It is huge. Like, it is not small at all. This thing is massive. I mean, I can only imagine how much this thing costs. But to the memory of the unidentified in the Boyertown if I could talk, catastrophe. Can you say it with me?
Catastrophe.
Catastrophe. There we go. January 13th, 1908. I wonder what that is. We're gonna have to look that up. Yeah, actually look that up. So we've got a bunch of names on here. So I don't know if this, because obviously they're identified because their names are on here. So I don't know if there are more that are not identified, that they just aren't listing how many people were lost, or if by unidentified they mean not found, and these are people that were not found.
The deadly fire at the Rhodes Opera House on January 13th, 1908 in Boyertown, Pennsylvania, which killed 170 people.
Wow.
It started with a kerosene lamp.
So there's obviously not, what was it, 104?
170.
170. So there's clearly not 170 people on here. So I don't know, because I mean they would have been checked in, so they would have known who was there. So I don't know if it's really necessarily that they were unidentified, but probably more not found. I mean, that's what I would assume, but well, and see, and here's the thing. So a memorial like this serves a purpose, because look, we just learned something now. We learned something that we had no idea happened. That was a catastrophe. That was a tragic incident.
So this stone is dedicated to the 25 unidentified victims of the Rhodes Opera House fire on January 13th, 1908. The fire caused by an overturned kerosene lamp on the stage killed 171 people, and the 25 victims whose bodies could not be identified were buried in individual caskets under the monument, which reads "In memory of the unidentified in the Boyertown catastrophe." So there's 25 individual caskets underneath this.
Wow. That is cool. So I wonder then how, so they're stacked. So they're probably dug way deeper than 6 feet, and they're probably stacked.
They're probably all taking this up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, actually, they're, you know what?
They
To
could
be
all
honest,
around.
yeah, they probably border this whole lot here is probably for that. Yeah, it would make sense. So they're not stacked. They're road all in here. But so I'm curious, because we have these names here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25. There are 25 names on here. So
There's 25 people buried underneath here. They were unidentifiable due to the severe nature of the burns from the fire.
all right, so you know what? I think I know what it is. So that's the people that are here.
Yeah.
But they don't know who is in which
Yeah.
casket.
Yeah.
So they
buried
couldn't,
them all together.
right, so they couldn't give them their own headstone.
Yes.
So they identified who they are, but they can't
They can't
identify the
bodies to
specific
names.
body.
Yeah.
All right, so now we've got that figured out. Look at that. We're some criminal investigators of the cemetery. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, that's really neat. We learned something. Everybody learned something. You know, this is the fun of this. Usually I don't get too into it, but that really, like, but it does. It makes sense. There's 25. There is enough room for 25 caskets under there. Wow. I like that. That is probably my favorite focal point of this cemetery. That is really Really, really cool. Obviously, it's not cool what happened, but you know, it's a neat piece of history. You know, we've learned something. We've actually got a story for something for here. Now, if you're still, I know I'm like out of breath too.
You need the gym when you can just walk a cemetery.
If you're up for being more investigative, I would love to know what's up with this. So actually, the caretaker said something about on Memorial Day having where the veterans are opened up. So I almost wonder if that's what he was talking about. I wonder if this mausoleum holds veterans inside. I mean, it could very well make sense because, huh?
That also holds all the bodies from the fire.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
So there's 100 and...
The rest of the people that could be identified are in there.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No way. That just makes this so much cooler. I am just like at a serious loss for words on this. So that would explain then why this looks honestly kind of like a theater opera house. I mean, that makes sense because it looks like a castle. It looks like an old, you know. Wow. I would have never put my finger on that. That is just insane. Wow. How you holding up? I know the hills and the walking is very, very strenuous. So I'm just in amazement here because this is like just wow. This is such a beautiful building too. Can't really see inside. You can see the window in the back. But yeah, wow. That is crazy. So I figured maybe this was what he was referring to with opening up for the veterans. So I'm not sure what he was. I'm not too sure. How you doing? So I mean, that works, walking backwards.
There was a bee following.
Oh, not the bees again.
I was gonna lay down.
No. You can't lay down and die here. I don't think people would appreciate that.
I'll just enjoy my peace and take a nice nap.
Although it's convenient and you don't have to go very far. I mean...
I'll just take a nap.
There's a lot of nice painted modern stones down in there. But yeah, that is just crazy. Wow. Like I think it's really cool that we learned something interesting. You can't lay down and die. That is not the time nor the place. However,
this is a perfect place.
I guess nothing beats sunbathing in a cemetery here, huh? For the sake of all the people that wish they could, please stand up. I was going to help you.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, you know, most people that lay down here, they don't get the luxury of...
What the fuck?
What?
No.
It's a bee eating another bee. Okay, cannibalism. I'll call it beeableism.
Ha ha ha.
Here we are, earning our extra fries. I mean, our exercise. Although extra fries sounds great right now.
Yeah.
You are having a tough time.
I'm not fit.
Yeah, we got to get some e-bikes or e-scooters or something.
I don't ride bikes.
Well, scooter.
Skates.
You are not skating up this.
Well, if you're on a bike, I could just hold on my skates and you can power me up and then I can fly down.
That is not how that works.
Totally.
You guys have a good one. You too. Yeah, the guy here is so nice. He really is.
I can hear my heart.
And that is one thing. So when we pulled through, I did see that there was some workers here. So I made sure I went out of my way, because when you come into a cemetery, you'll usually see a sign for rules for things. I didn't see anything on here about filming, photography, drones, anything like that. So since I did see the workers, I stopped and we asked and made sure that they didn't have any issue with the walking around, because obviously they would see us and wonder what the heck is going on. God.
Save a gym membership. Go to
a cemetery.
Go to a cemetery instead.
Come here, take a walk and see some really cool history.
Oh, the air feels wonderful.
Yes, it does. Oh my God, I want it.
Trash can?
Not the trash can. The thing to the right of the trash can.
Okay.
Whoa. Look at that. That is so cool. It's a lighthouse on it. That is so cool.
It's still in my way. There we go.
That is awesome. That is like really, really cool. And because I gotta look at the detail.
Okay.
I love how they put like the door's nice too. And the steps. Yeah, I didn't even really like notice it has the steps here to get up to the lighthouse. But they did the rock. Where are you running off to? They did the rock like the siding of the mountain, or you know, the hill, whatever, the beach, whatever you would consider it, and then it transitions into the headstone. That is awesome. That is what I'm talking about with art. You look very tired.
I'm good. Just taking a moment.
All right, well, while you take your moment, I want to go check out this one stone that's over here that looks kind of shaped. I love headstones and cemeteries. Do 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 do. I may have a mental issue, but I'm happy. Do 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 do. Wow, check that out. That is a beautiful stone. They definitely spared no expense on this one. Look at that. And we've even got his photo there. Nice scenery here painted. Very, very beautiful. And check this one out. Got a Mustang on it. That is awesome. Yeah, that even this, how it's personalized, like these are just really beautiful stones. I found butt. Victory. I can't make this up. Oh my God. Some people have the perfect last name.
I'm being chased. Wow. I ran some bees for that.
I found butt in the cemetery.
Nice.
I was saying some people have the perfect last name. Like,
We have the perfect last name.
that is one thing that I honestly love about cemeteries is looking at the last names and saying, are you dying?
Yes. Just a little bit.
Well, you did just run.
Well, I was being chased by like 3 bees, so
Hmm.
yeah.
And in case anybody's wondering, that all the way back there in the distance is a nuclear facility. So if that blows up, then bye-bye. Yeah, so those stacks, all that smoke that's coming out, that's actually steam from water cooling the rods that go underground to where the nuke is.
A bed.
A bed.
Yeah. Eternal rest.
Good one. There, you gotta look at this. There's some really nice stones in here that are
Those ones look like my pappy.
like, look at that. Wow.
They look like my pappy.
Look at these. There's a lot of them here that are really heavily detailed. Like, oh wow, look at this one. This one's not a painted one. Obviously, it's you know, this is older, but look at that. That's all carved in there. You got the oh god, covered bridge. You got some deer. Like, that is really cool. I really hope this is like showing up on camera. These stones here. All right. Like, I would honestly love to know what memorial company did these. Like, that would be so cool to get a custom painted stone like that. But I don't know who to go to for that. I mean, I think a lot of places do it, but I mean, whoever did these ones is bingo! Oh my god! That is so cool. That is so cool. Oh my god, I got the sniffles. My nose is like so runny. And I love the patina on the front. There is some seriously cool stones here. Like, I mean, you just can't make this up. Oh, what does it say on the...
It's got Probably gonna dress, probably for a bingo place.
Something Granite Works. It's for the place that made the monument.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for the name tag for the monument place, but we were looking for a different one. You okay?
I'm dying.
You okay?
I'm good.
You can't run out of breath yet. See, and there's a lot more all in here to have all the special painting on them and everything. Like, there's so many just in this whole section here that has it. Okay. What are you doing?
Air.
Are they sweaty?
Yeah. I wish the thing had a fan on it.
So, I can't wait to caress this hill.
Caress it?
Yes.
With what? You gonna roll down it?
No, like, I want to look over it.
That's not caressing.
Well, what is it called then?
That's caressing.
Well, I'm going to
Admire?
rub the edge of the hill.
Okay.
But look, watch. We're gonna have this amazing view. Check this out. Don't trip on the pipe. Look at this. Wow. This is just a view. Why would I say cheese?
Well, I got one anyway.
Wow. Yeah, this is one heck of a view up here. I mean, this whole cemetery just has so much to offer. There's plenty of eternal beds.
Yeah, I'd like one.
Well, we do have some.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, leave a comment, seriously, and let me know your opinion. Like, I mean, this is... I honestly think, out of all the places we went to so far, I think this is honestly my favorite cemetery.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much here, like...
The designs of the headstone, or the stones are just...
You have so many old, you have really cool history, you have modern, but you have modern that has, like, it's spared no expense.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful stones here. Ones that I wouldn't mind having in our collection.
Right.
I'm not saying something.
Like, just that view is just... Where? Oh, yeah. Well, so that's where we heard those church bells from. Out of breath again.
Yeah. I didn't eat this morning, so I'm dizzy.
Tell you all the time to eat.
Yeah.
So
You're too sweet.
I think best bet. Now I know when we drove through here, I know we saw a fresh burial, but I'm not finding it.
Look over there. there because I heard a rattlesnake.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did that guy come from? He just like came out of the woods.
He was over there walking his dog.
That's a different guy.
Where'd his dog go?
That's a different guy.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Oh, crickets.
So, phone.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do something handy here because
Sit down.
I don't like that guy's. You know, not to accuse anybody of nothing, but I don't know people. And
Lock the truck.
yeah. So I have a app here. Oh, of course, it's making me do stupid stuff here. Come on. So I can come on. Locked. Yeah, because I left the key in it. So, but since that guy's backpacking it, I don't know where he came from. I don't expect you to follow me up this, but I want to see what this is. Got a pretty steep hill here. Oh, there's a person there. So this is a big monument here. Stuff planted. There must be a trail that walks through then. Yeah, so there must be a trail that goes like through the back. That dog was...
I hate dogs. Ew.
That's what dogs do, they sniff butts.
Yeah, well, that's gross.
Yeah,
I
so...
can't wait to smell it.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where that...
Look at the rocks on
Oh, wow. Oh, this one has a bird bath on it. That's another unique one. I've never seen a bird bath on a... That's really cool. Wow, look at that field out there. Oh, this one here has a it has a clock on it. I think that's what that is. Sundial. Yeah. See? So where the sun is, it tells you, I believe it tells you what time it is. I think that's how that works. I don't know how the sundial things work.
Yeah.
Really?
It's 10:50.
That is cool. They left the beer in there for him. Yeah, so huh?
This wind feels amazing.
Oh, I know. I'm like curious because there's got to be a trail then. Oh, you want to show that one that's down there? Okay. Yeah, you guys are going to see a very, very unique stone coming up very shortly. I forgot about that one.
I see it from on top.
So I'm not really sure where that guy popped out of because I don't really see it. Like, I'm assuming there. I'm gonna take a little peeksies. Watch you don't fall into this. Yeah, I'm assuming this trail must be from over here. Well, maybe not. I don't know where they came from. So I figured maybe there would be a trail entrance there, but that was not the case. So I don't know where these people were coming in and out of. So right here is where you will see a very unique stone. See a fallen flag now. You guys know I pick these up when I see them. Dun, 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 dun. You can't get it there. Can you get it in there? Get in there. All right. Tried to get that in there. It's at least up. I'm content with that. Anyway, here we have a guitar, and it's actually very interesting. You guys can see here, here's a piece of it broken, but there's some fishing line, so it could actually be repaired, that actually comes down, and they do actually have it drilled out to put these in to hold the fishing line, so that way the guitar actually has strings, and we've got real tuners on it as well. So that's actually a really nice piece, really thought through here, and trying to make it as realistic as possible. That's very, very cool. I really like this piece. It's nice. And we've got the real hat sitting on top too. Yeah. Oh, what's neat is it has real, so it has fishing line on it to be like the strings, and it has the real tuners drilled into it and everything. Yeah. Now that is a stone that I completely like. Filled in with with black to make it really stand out. Those trees should come down. Yeah, seriously guys, I mean this is a seriously awesome cemetery. If you're ever in the I believe this is Boyertown, I think it was, if you are ever in this area, I mean, you've got to walk this one. This is This is seriously a walk. I mean, this is amazing. Just look at that view going up. Just think about how much stuff we probably still didn't even actually like see, you know what I mean?
I got some really good pictures.
Good. But like, I know we covered like a lot of the ground, but I still feel like there are some that could have really been appreciated that we just didn't.
In order to really appreciate all of this though,
you gotta walk in and out the whole thing.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she noticed that one's a stone for a baby. Yeah, the kid ones are the hard ones to look at.
Especially when you can relate.
It's one thing that, like, you know, somebody that's older that lived a full life, you know, I'm not saying anybody deserves to die, but, you know, it's nice seeing when you walk a cemetery and you see someone that lived like 80, 90, 100 years, like when you see someone who actually maxed their life, like, you don't feel sad for them, you feel like, you know, happy for them.
Right.
Like, okay, you know, you died, but you lived a full life.
Yeah.
Like this view is just, I wish this tree wasn't here. The tree ruins it. But this is just one amazing cemetery. You know, and I'm confused because we seen that one double that was falling over. I never even seen that again. And we found that fresh burial. I didn't even see that again. And that like has me so confused because
the fresh burial was up there.
That's what I thought, but I don't know how we didn't see it.
But I was out of breath. And the other fallen over one is over.
Probably back there where we cut through to
there.
do the intro.
Yes.
Well, maybe we'll pass that on our way to the truck.
The fresh one was up there.
Okay. Yes.
You stop the guy in the van that's coming?
Yeah.
There's a van coming. Will you wave to him?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Ow. Let's see. Oh, this one here?
Mark, go. Oh, he's asking for me.
Yeah.
His phone in your van.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. This one's like a section on here.
I know. That's. Oh, they put a lighted cross, and they actually drilled it with it and put a bracket on to hold that one on there.
Yeah.
So I guess we can cut through here.
Okay.
Because I think this may be where we, if we don't fall, because this is very steep.
Yeah. When your legs are sore and you walk down a steep hill, it feels weird, right? Your legs feel like
Jello.
yeah.
That one there is broken. Yeah, this is cool. You know, I feel like it needs the little hole on top with the water to just run around the bowl.
That would be beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where that double. The double that was.
It's over here more.
I know we've seen it, but I can't find it.
Yeah, no, it should be over here more.
Because there's two of them.
Yeah, the one
that we know
over
now.
There. And the other one I think is right there in front of you.
That might be it, yeah. Oh, that is it. Yeah, because it's just so weird. Like, how I don't understand how that happens. Look at that mausoleum. I'm really impressed with the history and everything that we learned here today. Like this is a very good day. I'm glad we came here. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, so again, this is the one I was referring to earlier, and this one, you guys can see this one here is actually detached. So when it hit the ground, it sunk in. There's dirt. That's why the grass is the way it is, that pushed up from the pressure. But how does that fall over? I mean, that base weighs more than both of the dies. So I don't understand how that happened. You know how like strange that is, like, to think about. So like for cemetery educational purposes, that's a base, and the uprights that are on it, they're called dies. You have to die to get a die. I'm just finding the play in the words that it's very coincidental that it's called a die. I usually just call them uprights. It ain't me that came up with it. I'm just noting on what I see.
Definitely adding some wood into our family. And our kids are willing to.
Yes, they will. So, where is?
You'll have to take Preston to a place like this again.
Oh, I know. I think the kids would enjoy a walk to a place like this.
They love to point out when we're driving. They love to point out headstones. They love to. Daddy, look, stones. And you're always there to look.
So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this walkthrough of this beautiful cemetery. Stay tuned for the pictures because we're going to have a lot of them, right? Okay. And yeah, I mean, there is some crazy history that we learned here. I mean, the mausoleum, the stone that was over there. I mean, there is so much that was enjoyable here and able to see and learn. And, you know, please leave your comments and let us know, you know, how you feel about the cemetery. But this is, I'm going to honestly say this is probably my favorite that we've ever been to for all of everything that's here. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.